Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one because we are going to be doing a foundation review on something that's like actually new. I purchased this myself. This is not sponsored. This was not sent to me. I purchased this for myself because I wanted a dewier foundation, but I also purchased this in hopes that it would be appropriate for my kit. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Foundation. I've wanted to try Danessa Myricks for a long time. I was just waiting for a launch where I was like, yes, that's the one. Those duochrome eyeliners did come close and I still want to try those, but I've just been really into complexion products lately, and this comes in refills. So it comes with a dropper. This retails for $46 for the entire container, but once you buy the packaging, you can just refill the product. You can buy like refills. So I think that's really cool. Fenty also did that with their lipsticks. I think that's just a really cool way of going. I think it's innovative in the sense that it's not done often. I can save $14 and just buy the refills, and then everything is so much more compact in my kit. I don't know, I just think it's a really good idea. This comes in 26 shades. Also, I picked up the LYS Beauty Love Yourself Beauty Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. I do really enjoy the foundation. It's just a little bit too clunky for my kit. I could, you know, depot it, but like if there's a similar option that I wouldn't have to depot and everything's already compact, I would probably go, you know, that route. I think I do like this. First impressions. I do like this more than the LYS foundation, and I really do enjoy the LYS foundation. But I did pick up the Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. I was on their PR list for a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe because I changed my address. I don't think I told them. That might be my bad. Yeah, so I went ahead and bought this because I want to support them. You know, they're a smaller brand, they're Black owned, they have good products. So yeah, I think I will do a review on this next. This one isn't as new of a launch, I don't think. I've been kind of out of the makeup game for a little bit. So anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. I'm going to be testing this out. Spoiler alert, I think I do like it, but I will be doing check-ins, and I can't tell you what's gonna happen in those check-ins. I am a little concerned because this is not an oil-free product and I have oily skin. So we will see how that goes. So yeah, let's get to a demo of this foundation. Okay, my friends, so I have my eyes all completed, and now let's test out the foundation. I saw this on TikTok. Was it TikTok? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Where a person said, this is the best foundation I've ever tried. So I was like, add to cart. I've been wanting to try Danessa Myricks Beauty for a long time. I think she does really beautiful work. She's super inspirational to me. And there have been quite a few products that I've wanted to try, but none that I've actually made the leap and done it. I don't know. I've been treating myself lately. Why? I don't know. It was my birthday 2 days ago, and it's just been a really hard month ever since the wedding. Like, everything just kept hitting the fan, and I was like, you know what? I deserve a treat. So I've been buying a lot of makeup, actually, just because I've been depriving myself for so long. I was on such a low buy that there's so much that I want to try now that I just kind of went wild. And this is one of them. So this is a skin-loving skincare hybrid foundation with medium buildable coverage, formulated with ingredients known to provide antioxidant boost and balance hydration and moisture. Shake and squeeze out a pea-size amount for pea size, that's not a lot. And it has a refillable cartridge, which is really cool. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Packaging is nice. It's 25 mils. I wish they would have just done the typical standard 30, but I got the shade 2G. It might be a little light for me. The one darker was sold out, or was it the one lighter? I don't remember what was sold out. Something was sold out. That was the one that I was gonna go for, so I went for this. It doesn't look like it's gonna be terrible, especially if it's sheer, but we'll see. I am pretty pale. My skin just has a lot of redness to it because I've been eating like a fuck ton of sugar. So I am pretty pale. So I'm hoping that'll work. I'm excited to try this for oily skin because I do love me a good dewy glow, but it's hard to find that doesn't like slide off in an hour, you know? Creates a natural looking skin-like glow. That's what I'm going for, you know? The highlighted ingredients are jojoba oil. Ooh, an oil. Yee, we'll see. Intensely moisturizes and softens skin. Hyaluronic acid hydrates and plumps the look of fine lines and wrinkles. Olive-derived squalene, known to balance oil production and diminish words are hard today. It's known to balance oil production and diminish visible signs of aging. Free of parabens, formaldehydes, formaldehyde releasing agents, phthalates, mineral oil, retinol pomade, oxybenzone, coal tar, hydroquinone, sulfates, SLS, and SLES. Contains less than 1% synthetic fragrance, so there is fragrance in here. It is also vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, and comes in recyclable packaging. This is why I like Danessa Myricks. I feel like all of her stuff is very innovative, even something as simple as a hydrating liquid foundation. She always finds a way to make it a little bit different and a little more marketable, I guess. Okay, how to use. For light coverage, squeeze a pea-sized amount and apply in even layers using fingers, brush, or sponge. For medium coverage, squeeze 2 pea-sized amounts and apply in even layers using a brush or sponge. Start from the center of the face and blend outwards for an even application. Layer over Yummy Skin Glow Serum. Oh, I didn't realize there was a serum. I probably would have bought that. For an added boost of radiance for the ultimate healthy looking glowing complexion. I also kind of wanted to try the Patrick Star foundation, but that one says it's a BB cream, so I'm not sure how I would get on with that, so I chose this one instead. The packaging feels very light. It doesn't feel like there's like a whole lot of plastic going on, which is probably good. Feels like it's more sustainable than like bulky heavy packaging. I don't know if that's actually accurate. So I'll try half my face using a sponge, half my face using a brush, I think is what I'm gonna do. Okay, a pea size amount. That seems so small to me. Okay, so it comes in like a little baby bottle looking thing. Actually, I'm gonna start with 2 peas. I already know I want like medium coverage. 1, 2. Oh, we're gonna go for 2.5 drops, I guess. So I'll just go right in. This is a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Oh, I don't know if I like the texture of this. You can feel the oil. This is a little too light for me, but that's okay. You can definitely feel the oil. Well, I can because I typically use oil-free products. That is way too light for me. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll have to exchange it for a lighter shade if I end up liking. I look pasty, wow, okay. Well, I mean, good shade range, that's good. Usually I am one of the lightest shades. Once I add bronzer, I think it'll be a little bit better. I just can't get over the color, oh my god. I don't know how to pick colors online. Some people have like a special knack for it. I am not one of those people. Oh god, this is funny, okay. I thought this was gonna be a good makeup day. My concealer is a lot darker than my foundation. Shit. I'm like, yeah, this looks like it'll be a good color. It matches my neck though. So maybe, no. I'm not even gonna keep trying to convince myself that this shade is okay. It doesn't look that bad in person. Like I look in the monitor, I'm like, oh god, I'm so pale. But in person, it doesn't look like quite so light. I think I really enjoy the way this applied with a brush, like finish wise. It's quite nice actually. And it does feel like you can feel the oil, but it still does feel like skin once it's on. It kind of threw me off a little bit at the beginning there. I actually did 2.5 peas for half my face, so. And now I'm gonna go in with a sponge and we'll see how that goes. And I'm actually surprised because I did have a spot here. I had a couple spots on my cheek area. Again, I think it's just from all the sweets I've been eating. It was my birthday, so I just like kind of went nuts with the cupcakes. And since there's leftover cupcakes, I've been, you know, continuing to go nuts with the cupcakes. I was worried that it was going to mix weird with my concealer because I did add a little bit of powder to my under eyes. I actually think I really like this. Wow. The color is so bad. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I'm gonna have to add a lot of bronzer. I think I like it more applied with the sponge, but I think that is also just because that's typically what I enjoy more. I can't even take myself seriously. It doesn't look that bad in This is the wrong shade. Like, it doesn't look that pale in person, and then I look at myself in the viewfinder and I'm like, I look dead. Maybe it's like the pink eyeshadow in combination. I can't stop laughing at myself. Oh, good gravy. How am I supposed to do a wear test looking like this? Oh god. I mean, kudos to Danessa Myricks for coming out with a shade range where I'm not the first 2 lightest shades. Gorgeous finish. This is the worst review ever because I literally can't even look at myself. Okay, I'm gonna pop off camera and finish the rest of my face. Actually, no, maybe I'll just do it on camera. I feel like I'm just gonna keep laughing at myself. The finish is gorgeous. It's dewy, as you can see. It's dewy, as you can see, but it's not breaking up. This is very, very nice. I also got this recently. This is the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer. I'm testing this out to see if I want to put it in my kit. I've actually never tried it. I got the shade Butta Biscuit just because I think the shade Amber would just be too cool for what I'm going for right now. This is what it looks like. Raw Beauty Christie and Samantha Ravindal really liked the shade when it first launched, so that's why I went for it. Let's see how this applies on top. That's a really nice color. I got this because I've been really enjoying cream bronzers lately, but everything I have is just so orange on me. I think because every cream bronzer I bought it in the summertime, so I mean that would make sense. This is a very pretty cream bronzer. I like it. Good thing, because I'm gonna have to use a lot of it to not look dead today. This is gonna be embarrassing to go in public. Product is layering over it quite nicely. I feel like that's a nice color. I feel like it doesn't look too orange, but it's not too cool. If I used the shade Amber today, Lord help us, I would really look like a corpse. I am gonna do a nose contour because I just feel like I need to add some color to the center of my face. I feel like I kind of want to do like a nose contour video because I found a couple tricks that make you like not look crazy in person. Let me know if you'd want to see that. This is not what the tutorial would be because this is not usually how I contour my nose. I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer just kind of, and on my chin also, just kind of like to the high points. I think I really do like this foundation so far. Application wise, it is gorgeous. I'm just thinking that I'm going to need to return it and exchange it for a different color, or maybe I'll keep it for my kit. I'll keep it and maybe just buy another one that's in my shade because I do really like this. And I was testing it out for my kit because I have more of like a matte full coverage foundation option, and I have a full coverage dewy option, but not like a lighter coverage kind of deal that I actually like. So I am going to use my Tower 28 Beach Please Power Hour blush, and I'm just going to apply blush as I normally do. I really need some more cream blushes for my kit and also some cream highlighters. Because, you know, the dewy look is really in right now. Again, I'm just adding like a little more to the center of my face. Okay, let's see how powder applies on top, because if you are an oily girl watching this video, you are probably gonna need to powder just a little bit. I'm going to do the center of my forehead because that's just a little more shiny than I normally like to be. I'm using my Mercier translucent powder. If you have oily skin, you might know what I'm talking about, but sometimes when you use dewy foundations and you add a powder on top, even if it's just a little bit, it can kind of cling to the foundation and make like almost like a little scaly looking, I don't know. It's very strange, and it only happens to be with dewy foundations, and this foundation is not doing that. So that is fantastic. I'm just gonna add some right here to kind of carve out my contour on my nose a little more, and also because that's kind of, you know, where I get the most oily is my forehead and like this area. It kind of did it right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Let's zoom you in a little bit. So what I'm talking about is right here. It almost looks like a dry patch, but I don't have a dry patch there. Maybe it's just because I need to exfoliate, but it did cling a little bit with the addition of powder just right there. Other than that, I feel like my skin's looking really good. I kind of have the reverse raccoon eye. This is just not a good color for me, but like texture wise, I think this is a super beautiful foundation. I love that the packaging is lightweight because, you know, Danessa Myricks is a makeup artist and she does kind of create like a line for artists. She definitely has some like cool, you know, more consumer type products, that's for sure, but I think she also does design products with artists in mind. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a lip, add a little bit of highlighter, and I will come back and give you my final thoughts, and then I will do a wear test today. I am gonna go out like this. It's a little embarrassing, but it needs to happen. Okay, my friends, so this is the completed look. I do have a little bit of like reverse raccoon eye, but it looks a lot worse on the viewfinder. My whole look looks a lot worse on the viewfinder. Like, I'm pretty happy with it in person, and then I scare myself when I look in the viewfinder. So I don't know. What I do know though is that I'm really liking this foundation and I'm so excited about it. This retails for $46, so it is a little bit pricey, honestly. Hold on, let me zoom you out. I just wanted to like close up show you the skin. I do have highlighter on, but I think this is just my wrong shade. The finish, gorgeous. I was a little concerned, I'm not gonna lie, about, you know, the oils, the oil production. However, it doesn't sit on my skin weird despite there being oils in the formula. Nothing's sitting weird, everything's looking good. So overall, I really like this. I think I will keep this shade, not for me though, for my kit, and then I'll just go purchase my shade and a bunch of others. And I think I will get the refills so that it's even more compact. I literally just wanted to stay zoomed in so that I could show you the finish on the skin. My skin looks very plump, very nice. I don't know, I really like it. I'm not too shiny, but there's a definite like glow there. I didn't powder right here, I just powdered the center of my forehead. And you can really see, you know, the dew, the shine, the glow. I really like it, I just think I got the wrong shade. And honestly, the shade doesn't even look that bad right now in the viewfinder. Like, I'm just pale, you know? But I probably would go a shade down. This comes in 26 shades, I believe. And Danessa Myricks, being a makeup artist, honestly, I would trust her shade range over some CEO of a company that's a male that's white and doesn't even wear makeup versus a black woman makeup artist. You know what I mean? Like, I trust her shade range. So I think I will get the refills. The refills are only $32, which I think is very reasonable for a foundation. So yeah, I'm gonna test it out a little more before I add it to my kit, but first impression is this is gorgeous. I can imagine this looking so good on dry skin. Oh, I'm so excited. Also, I know this isn't about this product, but the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer, gorgeous. I like it so much more than the powder bronzer. I'm just trying to use this one up. The colors are beautiful. This is the shade Into Sun, but the formula isn't my favorite on this. It's just a little too stiff. Versus the cream, it's not super pigmented, which is nice, but it is very buildable. I feel like I'm not looking super orange, which I have been with the Milk Makeup one. I think this is just more of a summer color for me. So yeah, I will be doing some check-ins throughout the day to see how this is holding up. I have to run a couple errands. I have to go to PetSmart, I have to go to Walmart, I have to go to the vet to get some of Debbie's food. That's the other thing that's been going on. I've been dealing with my cat who has bladder stones. They have not improved, so it's looking like she's gonna have to have surgery. Anyway, that's something for a different day, but we're gonna try the diet one more time, and you know, if she doesn't respond, then we'll, you know, go to surgery. So I have to pick up that food for our final round of veterinary diets, I guess, and then I'm going to work. If this can survive at a barn, I'll take the whole range. I'll be really impressed if this lasts at the barn. I don't have high expectations for that, honestly, but maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay, my friends, my hair is wild, but I'm just about to go into work right now. I work at a farm, so this jacket is really dirty. Please don't mind that. Yeah, so I'm about to go into work right now. I've just run a bunch of errands. This is natural light because obviously I'm in the car. Everything's looking good. I wore my mask when I was running errands, even though you don't have to right now, but I thought it would be like a good test. So I did wear a little bit on my nose. I don't know what foundation doesn't rub off on your mask though, like around the nose area. I think I might see like a little bit of the foundation breaking up like right in here, but I can't tell just yet if that's what's happening or what, or if it was always kind of like that. I don't really know, but so far everything's looking good. I'm going to ride my horse, and that will cause me to sweat, I'm sure, because I'm really out of shape right now. I haven't ridden her in a really long time. And then I'm going to do some barn chores, which will also probably make me sweat, so that'll really put this foundation to the test. I've been wearing it for about 2.5, 3 hours now, and so far so good. And don't mind my chapped lips, it just happens. I don't know what to say, especially when you're working outside. I will touch base with you guys later. Hopefully it's still daylight out. Yeah, bye. Okay, my friends, so I have finished my shift and I rode my horse. I think the foundation has rubbed off like in this area, as well as the cream contour, which makes sense because my helmet sits like right here. Other than that, I have noticed that it started to get a little cakey looking. There, you can kind of see it there. Especially on my chin. I have dirt flecks on me, so it's kind of getting cakey here where I didn't set it, but I feel like it stood up to my oil rather well where I did set it, except for my nose because, you know, masks. So I set it here and I set it here, and I think it's looking rather good in those areas. It is starting to look a little cakey around here. It could have been like that before and I just didn't notice it because I clearly need to exfoliate. Well, I don't know if it's clear, but I do need to exfoliate. So that could be what that is. But honestly, I'm really impressed with the longevity of the wear, especially in my T-zone. It's now around 6 p.m. so I've had this on for like 7 hours and I'm really happy with it. I think this will be going into my kit to use on other people because on dry skin, I feel like it's gonna be really good. Even if you're normal, but you're going for like that glowy skin look that's so in right now, I feel like this is a good one. And if you're oily too, if you're oily and you want that, I'd say this is a good one because I am oily and everything's still intact besides my nose and a little bit on my chin, but I didn't powder my chin. So maybe not if you're like extremely oily. I would say that I'm like oily, but I'm not extremely oily like I used to be. So maybe if you're extremely oily, maybe I'd err on the side of caution unless again you're kind of going for this look, but I can see it sliding off if you're super duper oily. Anyway, that is my final check-in. I'm probably gonna go take this off because I usually have a shower after work because again, work at a farm. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye guys. So yeah, I think that is it from me today. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's okay. I just really appreciate you being here. It helps out my channel so very much by you watching, so thank you. Please leave any video requests you may have in the comments down below and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.